Hi everyone, welcome back to KW Ross Patterns. Today I'm going to discuss about certain types of short dresses. And when I say short dresses, I'm talking about semi-formal like dresses like a cocktail dress that you can wear to a party or it could be a casual dress. Okay, some of these you can also make it into a long dress, a long casual dress. But we're gonna start out first. We can use one basic body sloper to make these various type of dresses, and we're gonna start off first and talking about the shift dress. It's just simply there's no contour meaning shape to the body. It's just straight. You might have the bust dart here coming from the side seam, right? So it's just straight with a bust dart coming from the side seam, two bust darts, and there's no shape to this. Then you will have this sheet dress, which is basically taking a fitted one bodice dress sloper. You have two darts, the uh, waistline dart, or which is coming from actually under the bust coming down to the hip, right? That's the front darts, and then you have the two side darts which are coming from the armhole. So this basic sloper, you can take it and make, say, a type of dress like the drop waist dress. You can use that. This type of sloper contours to your body. It gives you a shape. You can use this for various types. Now the bodycon, so this is a sheet dress. Now the bodycon is the one that you usually use when you're making, say, a dress using a lycra fabric. It stretches, so it is fitted, form fitting, and you won't use any darts on that for the bodycon dress. You won't use this type of sloper. You make a sloper separate where there are no darts that's involved. Okay, then the drop waist is using this sheet, this dress form, the bodice sloper, the bodice and all in one, I should say. Uh, Cut it at the hip line, and then you're attaching could be something with pleats or gathers here. Your choice of preference right there is called the drop waist. So it's below, it's little, sometimes it's by the hip area, sometimes it's a little below the waist and the hip, like in between. Is up to you, your choice. You can drop it there and there, or you can drop it further up. All right. Literally, this would have been a longer dart in essence. So that would be your drop waist right there. Now the next type here is the wrap dress. Now the wrap dress is simple. What it says is it's like a surplice neckline, and also the skirt part is wrapped. You can have it where you have a separate seam here, or you could use the all-in-one dress sloper, and you can also move that side front dart or side and side back dart. You can keep the side back dart. You can move the side front and turn it into tucks that's leading up to the overlap piece, and then you have two ties here that tied, or you can have a snap or a hook and eye. Now this shirt dress is using again the basic dress sloper. You can have also, you can put darts here. All right, you have button and buttonhole coming down, and you have a collar that's attached, or you can do it without collar, but mostly you have it with a collar and your sleeve could be long or short. It depends on what you want. Now the next one, so that's your shirt dress. Now you have also the peplum. Now the peplum is basically the bodice with a bodice of a dress, right? You'll have your dart here, you can have your dart there. You can also have a side seam dart, your preference. And the skirt pattern is different. You're using a regular skirt pattern, and you're joining it there, and then you have your peplum. The peplum is usually made a circle from a circle, right? And you attach it to the skirt, and then you attach the bodice to over the peplum, and you sew all three pieces, open it, and then you get the peplum. So the peplum is the one that stands out. It is great. It just gives a nice look when you have a peplum. You can also do a peplum where you can have some pleats or tucks there. It's up to you. but you can have it where it just attached to that no please no tuck. So it's literally your waist measurement using the circle, which is the circumference of the circle, to create that. Okay, then you have the bubble. You can have it with dart to the waist or without dart. This piece has gathers right here, also have gathers at the hem, but what it is, there's an under piece that if it probably attach about here on the piece, very little gathers here, none pretty much. You have this a little bit more than the width of your hip, so that this end part of the long piece, which would be coming down here, is gathered up to match this piece, and that is what creates the bubble. So this piece here, this width would be wider, right? Wider in a sense, all right? And then you have your gathers here, and when you attach it to where the under piece for this stops, then it creates that bubble. So that's what it is about. I'm going to do a separate video on making the pattern for a bubble dress. And most of these dresses, they take a zipper at the back or a zipper at the side. It's your preference or your choice. Now we come to the peasant dress. You may see this a lot lately. It's coming back. It was something that was used way back in the 18th century. A lot of women used to wear those peasant dresses. You see them in the older movies, and they're also coming back. It's a trend now. So what this is, the empire area right here is very fitted, and then you may have an extra piece here that has it's wider, it's whatever you have here, the measurement, you double that, or you could triple it to create the extra gather there that's under the bust line that covers the bust area. And then you also have the gathers here in most cases, and if you don't have gathers there, it's fitting right there. So you have choices. The sleeve also will have gathers here, and also at the end you have elastic that's joined here. This is the waist. The skirt, it could be made from a circular skirt or just one piece of fabric, a rectangular piece of fabric that is gathered to create to match the waist and create that extra piece. Now sometimes you might have a petticoat under here, like those old Victorian dresses in the movies. You might see a petticoat, so that there's option there with the peasant dress. The sleeve could be long also. I will also do another video on sleeves, because you could have the leg of mutton sleeve on dresses like those that would look so elegant. All right, but I will do a video on that to come on the various types of sleeves. Now you have the tent dress. The tent dress comes in various forms. You can have the tent dress with just a regular neckline there, and it flares, it fits you at the bust area, and it flares out at this the hem area. You have flare going on. Or you could have a band. So you could create a band, as you can see here. So you're creating a band there. And then you can also have the one that's plain right here, or your choice again, you can have gathers. So you have choices when you're creating these types of dresses. Okay, so it's up to whatever you want. So you can have, as I said, you can have gathers here, create more fullness, or you can leave it plain without that, or you cannot have a band there and just have a regular plain tent dress. And you can have it where at the back it attached with a little opening which looks like a keyhole, and they have a button and a buttonhole to hold it at the back, or you can have a zipper, or you can even have a zipper on the side. You can even have this one attached on the shoulder and have buttonhole on the shoulder, right? So those are your choices. Okay, now baby doll dress is pretty much having a v-neck, right, with straps, right, and you can have a choice of doing it with darts or without darts, is your preference, or you can also have it coming from the side also. right? And then you have the skirt part that's attached there above your waist. And so it's usually not hitting near the waist, above your waist, a little bit above your waist, maybe about 2 or 3 inches above your waist is fine. And then you can have it with a zipper at the side, or you can have the zipper at the back, is your preference. You can even turn this into a halter dress too, where the straps that go around and just tie at the back, and the back is out, or the back has just a band that goes across there. So it's your preference, or your choice again. um you can also have a strapless one like this, with a strapless, which is literally just let's do it here. You could do that, strapless like that, and follow the same concept with the gather part of the skirt around rectangular fabric, or you can have a circular skirt attached there to give it more fullness. You could do that also. You could do an empire, all right? And you can also do a one shoulder with that, using this type of neckline, the one shoulder neckline here. You can use that also and create a one shoulder dress. You can, this other type is the blouson. The blouson is pretty much, it's baggy, and because it's straight and baggy here, and then you just create gathers or tucks here. The same thing with the, here you have gathers or tucks, and you can have an elastic here to hold it in, or you can just sew together with the exact waist measurement, and you can have a zipper at the back, or just, if you haven't using an elastic, there's no real need to have a zipper at the back. Okay, so that's another option that you can have. In terms of these skirts, you can have them straight, or you can do an A-line. It's your choice also. So those are the basic types of dresses that you can use to create your casual dresses, or your semi-formal dresses, your cocktail dresses. You can go ahead, try some of those. I will do videos on how to make the separate patterns for some of these, so stay tuned. And those are that's it, what I have for today. Please like, subscribe, and share to others, so that others can be knowledgeable, and go ahead and try to make an outfit of your own. Try one of these, okay? And see you soon. Please leave a comment also. Bye now.